case that I really want to get your opinion on, and that's a guy that you played with, Harrison Barnes, getting traded from the Dallas Mavericks during a game. And then they just benched him so that he didn't keep playing. So I think that was 2018. And I think you did you get traded with Harrison to the Mavs at that same time, or was it just?
So he signed as a free agent, and I got traded there as well when they made room for Kevin Durant.
That's right. Yeah. So then the guy literally gets benched and says, "Oh, hey, by the way, you're going to the Kings," or whatever. I think he ended up going. Or
Yep. Yeah. Well, he's a good friend of mine as well. That's why it's funny. So I think I was watching the game. I was on League Pass watching a bunch of games, and then I saw it pop up on socials, and I'm like, hang on a second, aren't they playing right now? So I switched back to their game, and Harrison Barnes is kind of like me. He's like dry, sarcastic. So someone comes, I think, actually my co-host on the podcast, Mike Procopio, he was an assistant with Dallas at the time, and he's like, taps him and goes, yo, you just got traded. He's like, oh, for real? Okay. And most players would have just got up and left. Nah, he sat there straight-faced the whole game. After the game, he's in his locker, like doesn't leave straight away, showers like normal, he's whole routine-based, and he's hilarious. He tried to make everyone else feel awkward about it because he's just like, oh, what's the problem? Like, I'm going to ice my knees after the game, I'm going to shower. and that's Harrison Barnes. He's absolute pisser. But yeah, man, he got traded. You know, I mean, come on, Dallas. Like, surely, you know, you could have waited another hour, let the man get home at least. But that was, you know, because his wife, I know his wife real well. I went to their wedding. My wife and I both went to his wedding. She's in the crowd and hearing like fans that didn't know that was his wife talking about it. Yo, we just traded Harrison Barnes. Wow. And she's like, her head's like twitching. Like, what the hell is this true? So she's in the crowd thinking, what the hell? So, you know, to your point, Will, that's probably the downside of trades is that, you know, we get told on a whim you're traded and you've got 48 hours to report to the next city. So it's literally a backpack and a small suitcase. And if you've got a missus, if you don't, you can leave everything to them to pack up, and then they meet you in your city probably a month later once they've packed up the house and boxed everything up. And you know, and there's some players that leave their family and kids in the previous city sometimes because their kids are in school. So they're, hey, just stay there till the off season. Then we'll figure out the move. So there's a lot of ramifications of trades that people don't realize, especially with players that have been in a city long term that have kids.